Well, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Christopher Wem, or Travelling Tradie 76, tradies that like to travel. So, I've left Paris now, Gare de l'Est, and I caught the train. So it's quite easy from Paris to Reims on Gare de l'Est. I've got the train up here. Today I'm doing a tour of Epinay, where the famous champagne house of Dom Perignon is. But this town of Reims is unbelievable. I'll show you the cathedral later. And this is well worth the trip, whether you spend the night. I'm up here for 2 nights, but I would spend a couple of nights here because this town here, actual Reims, is beautiful. And Epinay, where I'm heading today to do a tour, I'll put the videos up later on, but it is really worth the trip. Probably a 2-day trip from Paris. And it's quite easy to get through on the train. It took us 45 minutes on the fast train. You can Google all that, it's quite straightforward, but definitely come up and spend 1 or 2 nights in Reims. This is the beauty about travelling. Look at this beautiful old building. Beautiful. Reims. Nice street here in Reims. Nice water feature. Everything they do in France is quite grand. So every town has a town hall. This is Reims town hall. Not a bad little shack. So there's a bit of a wedding going on today. Quite nice. Another quite interesting doorway. Beautiful fresco up there. Have a look at that. This is a very, very pretty town. As you do in France, you have a boulangerie. And you have quite a nice chandelier in there. Have a look at this place. Voila. So that was about a 35-minute ride from Reims. Now we're at Gare de Epinay. Easy to get to from the train station in Reims, Epinay, and then the gateway to Champagne. We've got some local French lads here. Bucks weekend, ready to create a bit of fun. Now this is quite a nice park here in Epinay. Probably a bit of a chateau over there. We should go over and have a look, but I'll show you the grounds. This is the grounds for the chateau in Epinay. Hedges are all nice, beautifully manicured. I didn't bring my steady stick today, but still quite nice. That's the little footy oval for the kids. Every park, they seem to have a nice little statue in there. Quite nice. This is the obviously the main headquarters. Probably where I'll stay tonight, I think. Quite nice spot. Another little beautifully made floral arrangement. So the first thing I did was get a photo in front of that, with that, just to prove I've been here. One thing to admire is the way the French don't rush anything. It's not going their way, they have a little riot, but have a look at how they have their gardens. Now have a look at the work in that. That is stunning. Look at it. Special. Beautiful. So if you rent a bike, alcohol plus bike equals... So just up the street from the railway is all the main champagne houses. We've got the Moet and Chandon. Over there is Dom Perignon. All the way up this street, Avenue Champagne, is all the main champagne houses in walking distance. And there's the main man himself, Don. He started this little empire here. Beautiful garden. I've done the tour, it's well worth it. So this is a little Moet Chandon outdoor area. I can see myself having a little tipple. Avenue Champagne. Have a look at the work in that building over there. Now, can I say this is a must-see? It's a... Who's that crazy lady? Must-see when you come to Paris. You have to come to Epernay, to the champagne houses. Have a look at these doors here. So that's people walking past. You can tell the height of them. And the gates. Look at the gates here. And now we're going into Kylie's favourite. Perrier Jouet. I think that is. So that's actually a champagne museum over there. I showed you before, those gates. Well worth a look. Let's go in here first and have a little look at this garden. A couple of fellow champagne lovers. Look at this place. A couple more lovers. I think from the Baltics. Have a look at this. Now look at that. My day out to Epernay. Well worth it. Oh, so beautiful. This is what we do. Have a look what we've stumbled across here on our walk. Beautiful little champagne house. There's a boutique, a restaurant. Beautiful little place. So this is what your high-end champagne house tasting rooms are like. Very private, one-on-one. So what's the name in French? Can you say the name in French?
The name of the champagne?
Yeah.
Is the Grand Cru Extra Brut from the Côte des Blancs. So it's 100% of Chardonnay and you have 3 grams for the dosage. Enjoy your glass.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sure.
So how did you enjoy that?
It's 100% Chardonnay, so what is not to love? It's only 3% sugar. Oh no, 3 grams of sugar. So this is totally up my alley. Completely dry, beautiful as an aperitif or with a lovely entree, I would say. Superb.
Dance with somebody. So if you really want a champagne like a pro, see my glass, 0 fingerprints, only what I've drunk. You only ever hold it from the stem and spin. Never touch the glass. There should never be a fingerprint in the glass. Champagne tips from a pro. Little champagne in the park. Beautiful. Tastings and sales in here. You can sit in a little park there. Absolutely beautiful.
We've got to do a thing you do like.
Just another champagne house. Little influencer over there. Look at this, beautiful. Now, I'm not going to lie, but I've been to a few champagne houses, had a few champagnes, but it's a pretty good way to spend a day. Have a look at this. It's been in there. That's that across the road. And that's the rain falling on. Just another beautiful champagne house, and then I'll take you all across here. Beautiful gate. And just another amazing chateau. Have a look at this one.
Al museo cuesta 6.50 y eso
Now, this name here, that is definitely worth going in to see. That is a beautiful little champagne house. So we've got a beautiful gate, beautiful wall, little chateau there. Only a little one, this one's quite small. And then, I'll zoom in. Some rolling hills with rain. Just another little champagne house.
Oh yeah, we're doing that.
Just another ugly chateau. Pretty rough. So it's a little bit cool, but I tell you what, it's been a fantastic day. It's Hotel Champagne, and what you do, if you have a car, or doesn't matter even if you're walking, electric bike, this sign here, if you follow that, that will take you around the whole Champagne region. You just keep following those signs, it takes you to a Champagne region. And there's a little gift from Egypt. I'm out here to do a little champagne tasting. Let's have a little look. See the hills there? Beautiful. Absolutely. So I'm heading down on my tour, down into the cave.
So here we are in a traditional champagne cellar. This one we believe was built in 1858 by the Valais family.
So, good news in Europe today, first day of summer. It's absolutely freezing, probably 8 or 9 degrees. But there's a beer festival. Everyone's loving it here in Epinay. Beer. Welcome back to Christopher Wem's YouTube channel. So that was day 1 yesterday. That was amazing. So I'm on day 2. I'll put it up at the end today. Yesterday we went to Epinay, which is the probably more of the heartland for Champagne. Today we're going to discover Reims, which is the main city of the Champagne region. So I'll put that up. I'm going to go to the cathedral. That'll all be included at the end. But a 2-day trip to the Champagne region from Paris is well worth it. 2 days is enough. If you get in an afternoon, you can discover Reims a bit. Definitely 1 day in Epinay, do a Champagne tour. We did one yesterday. They're about 2 hours, or you can do a half day. There's so many you can do. Full day in Epinay, and then 2 half days either side in Reims is enough to see the cathedral and the sights. But I'll put some more videos up after this. Thanks for watching. So right in the heart of Reims is an original building. If I zoom in, you can see all the bullet holes from the First and Second World War when this came under attack. right in the heart, right near that monster cathedral. I'm heading there now. So, first thing you do when you come to Roms is, if you can, find this tourist office here, which is right under the main cathedral. So easy to find. And what happens, you go in, they speak good English, and they'll give you this little pocket map and highlight all the things you need to see. Well worth doing that. Okay, so this cathedral is definitely unbelievable. Bigger than Notre Dame. I'm going to take you inside now. Work in these things is exquisite. So here we go. Another scary church. And the side view. Quite large. A bit underwhelming inside, to be honest. So another nice little street, but for all the hipsters, like that one over there, sunglasses caught in her hair. Brocante, where they sell second-hand hipster stuff. Heaps of these through France. All the young kids love buying the old stuff now. And here we have it, hipster's paradise. Pardon? So in the distance there, that little bus, free little city shuttle, and it's certain, when you get the map, it'll give you the time, and it takes you around the whole Champagne region of Roms. So now we are about to hit this quite amazing place. Cathedral down there, Pommery Champagne House. So when I go to Roms, I really suggest come to Pommery. Very cool. It's got a museum, beautiful garden. I'll show you a bit more as we get up. Little Mr. Pumpkinhead and an oversized chair or miniature people. You guess. Swing your legs like a little kid. Miniature people or big chair? Look at that beautiful house there. Beautiful Champagne house. Oh, look at this cool thing. Watering can. Over there we got the Pommery champagne bottles. Watering can. Little fruit platter. A little bit more of this little Willy Wonka's land. And now we go in and try the champagne.
Vintage one. Yeah.
So I'm enjoying my splendid Pommery while I'm looking at this beautiful art installation from Chris Bourdon. He's used earth and metal to make a champagne vineyard. Entrance to the caves in Pommery. So this map shows how good the Champagne region is. You've got Runs over here, and then you've got Epernay there, and that shows the mountains and how the grapes are up high. It creates the different vintages, but you can see the scale of how high it is. It's fantastic. Here's a beautiful vat. Look at this, where they've stored it. Well worth it, Pommery. So, I think you can guess where we are now. Let's go in and have a look. Very cool place, chic. Veuve Clicquot. Probably one of the most famous, but I think it's overrated. They've definitely got the marketing here, Veuve Clicquot. Bags and bags and bags walking out the door. But my advice is to try the smaller champagne houses. Far better product. So that's a wrap for Rums. Heading to the train station now. Nice thing about the country towns in France is on a Sunday they're completely closed. It's family day. Nothing is open. This is their main shopping mall street. And just like that, at the train station, off to Strasbourg. Goodbye, Rums.